Hello, everyone, again. This is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. First of all, for those that don't know me or don't know anything about this channel, on this channel, we speak about stock, cryptocurrency, personal, and business credit. Now, let's let's dive into this video. Imagine you wake up one day and your company is closer to like 900 billion or a trillion, and then all of a sudden your company loses 240 billion, and in your personal account you end up losing 30 billion dollars. Imagine losing 30 billion dollars, and then you blame other platforms for the reasoning. This is the first time in 18 years that Facebook has lost ground, meaning they have lost users. Because when you talk about Facebook, you're talking about Facebook, WhatsApp, you're speaking about Instagram, and and the Oculus. All of that's included in the Facebook umbrella. So of course, um the new name for Facebook is Meta. So I'm gonna put this here. Let's put this here. Let's see if we can copy this, because we're going to dive in and we're going to go over some numbers, and we're going to get into some different aspects of why Facebook actually lost ground. All right. So if I can copy this, if not, let's one moment. My computer seemed like it want to have a mind of its own. Uh let's go and post this, because this is, to me, some real good information, right? So let's come here right now. Facebook, and we on Webull. If you first time and just getting into trading, I will have a Webull link, so you can sign up. You can fund your Webull account, and you and I both will receive free stocks just for you funding your Webull account with at least $100. Now, right here, Facebook, and this was from yesterday because of course the markets are closed. Facebook opened at $234.97. The high was $242.61. The 52-week low is $230, and the 52-week high is $384, with the market cap of $659 billion. Now, it's a reason why I want to point that out. I love to talk about the numbers of a company, but we're going to talk about this. After Meta posted brutal fourth quarter earnings on Wednesday, CEO Mark Zuckerberg reportedly told employees to go home in the company's way out video. No, to home in on the way company's way out video. Bloomberg reported Zuckerberg addressed staff in a company-wide virtual meeting Thursday. He said the company was up against an unprecedented level of competition from TikTok. An attendee not authorized to speak about the call said. So I don't know if people need to hear this for the people in the back. TikTok is on the rise. Triller is on the rise. And Vinco Ventures is on the rise. These video platforms are pitting themselves between Facebook and Instagram. Right now, I think people that does the reels, you can make up to 36,000 for going viral on the reel. That's how much they are wanting you to put that information on the reel versus TikTok. 36,000. That's how much Facebook is willing to pay you for to get into the real game. All right. Zuckerberg said in the earnings call Wednesday that Meta will be zeroing in on Instagram Reels, its TikTok like feature, meaning they're going to definitely double down on that feature. But when you look at the feature, most of those videos are TikTok videos that people just share from TikTok over to Instagram Reels. So probably what Zuckerberg is going to do, he's probably want to see how can he pluck some of those top performers from TikTok over to Reels itself. All right, let's see if we got any questions or comments while we over here, because this type stuff is definitely where we want to be, right? Thank you for everybody that's on with me today. Let's keep going, and let's keep talking about what's going on. All right, so people have a lot of choices of how they want to spend their time. Apps like TikTok are growing very, very quickly, he said. Now, the he said is not Mark Zuckerberg. This is that anonymous person that was in that meeting and came out with this information. The meeting attendee added that Zuckerberg appeared red-eyed and told staff he might tear up during the meeting, not because of the topics being discussed, but because he scratched his eye. Facebook fourth quarter earnings showed that the company users shrunk for the first time in its history. It lost roughly 1 million daily active users from the previous quarter. In the Wednesday earnings call, the company also reported losing 10 billion on its investments in the metaverse in 2021. Now, how do you think that's going to sway, for example, these other platforms because of that, right? Because when Facebook announced that they were changing the name to Meta, platforms like Decentraland, Mana, and Sandbox shot to the roof. You had other companies, these play-to-earn games, got into the game, ready to manifest themselves as the next big thing in the metaverse. Now, don't get it twisted. They're proclaiming by 2030, or is it 2030? I want to say 2030, that the metaverse by itself is going to be worth like 33 trillion. That's what they're now. If I'm wrong, correct me nicely, but I'm thinking that I'm right, that the metaverse is going to be worth trillions by then. But right now, all of the companies in the metaverse are losing ground. Meta valuation fell by nearly 240 billion on Thursday. So think about it. Meta right now is 659 billion. So if they lost 240, they lost. This company was a $900 billion company on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So much happened, so much dropped from that standpoint. Meta did not immediately respond to requests to comment. Why would they respond to requests from anonymous source, right? Now, this is the backup what was said from, this is Daily Mail. Facebook lost users for the first time in its 18-year history in 2021, what CEO Mark Zuckerberg believes was caused by the TikTok boom. It was caused by TikTok. This is what he thinks. The social media giants' devastating earnings report on Wednesday sent Facebook shares plunging more than 20%, wiping out more than 200 billion off the company's market cap and erasing 29 billion from the Zuckerberg's net worth. Facebook reported a drop of nearly 500,000 in daily logins during the first 3 months of 2021. People have a lot of choices for how they want to spend their time. And this is what anonymous person said that Zuckerberg said. Zuckerberg reiterated that the Meta, the company that owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, is pushing hard to develop its short-form video reels in an effort to compete with TikTok. Now, I wonder what ideas, how this boardroom going to go. I'm in marketing myself. And when I talk to the people, you know, you have to do extensive research. So I know they're probably looking at the numbers 100% from what's going on with TikTok by itself. And this is why our focus on Reels is so important over the long term, he added. Facebook, which now only has 1.93 billion users logged in, only tripping. Y'all tripping only. And each day saw its shares plummet more than 20% in the standard trading on Wednesday after expectantly heavy spending on the metaverse project led to a rare decline in its fourth quarter profit. Sometimes in business, you do spend money and it seems like it doesn't go anywhere. But honestly, we are going to be looking for what's happening. I'm talking about the investments that people are making in the metaverse are going to be looking what's happening with Meta regardless. All right, so we already read that part. Zuckerberg, who is worth approximately 107 billion, held more than 398 million shares of Meta at the end of 2020, according to Investopedia. Based on his reported holdings, the CEO personally experienced a more than 29 billion loss when the company's stock fell Wednesday. Now, if you look Wednesday, the stock was at $323. And right here, the right here is at $237. So they dropped a lot right there. So I wanted to make this video. Like, how do you feel if you in the game and your company is being successful for all of these years and you experience a loss? Will you tuck your tail, sell your business, and say it's time to do something else? Are you going to get on log and say, let's do something different? Mark Zuckerberg is still a young man. It's not like one of these older people who started their business. And I know you see the gray in my face, but he still started his business at 19. So in 18, what is that? 37 years. So he's still a young man. He's still a young man. So he got time to really get into the minds of young people. When I say young people, I'm talking about from 14 to 25. That's my opinion about young people. Even though, of course, you're 25, you've grown, but it's a different world when you're at 44 at my age versus, you know, being between 14 and 25, because you're going to understand different trends. And analysts allege investors had expected signs of declining user growth, but were taken aback by the amount of ad dollars the company lost in the wake of TikTok growth. TikTok is dominating the short form user generated video market, despite Meta offering its own real product on Instagram. Data indicates the platform lost consumers to TikTok and saw lower revenue from ads destined from a short-term videos. And we being repetitive. So my question is, how would you feel you get in the game, you lose all of this money from the aspect of, you know, from the platform like TikTok, who felt like they got in the game overnight and they did what they said it was going to do. So it's really it's zero, it's mind-blowing for your company to lose almost $250 million. Oh no, I'm sorry, $250 billion, because 200 and just say 40, if I round it up to 250, $250 billion in a day, and you personally lose about 30 billion. So I had to make this video because this is the power of where we going with technology. Facebook is going to have to find a way to get younger. And what he's saying about the rails is that's his way of finding out how to get younger. So I think that this is something that's going to be very interesting. And it's something that's going to be very, that's going to be necessary for them to figure out how to compete with platforms like TikTok. So this has been fun. This is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as we'll be coming to you with more videos in the future. And once again, we will see you next time.